Good morning, my crafty friends. This is Lori, girl on the ridge, trying not to shake the camera. This is kind of what's on my table today and making more with less. I was in between, I watched so many videos like a lot of you guys and become so overwhelmed that it's just impossible to make everything in one day. And I think that's where I was. I was just trying to do too much. So, dialed it back a bit yesterday. I'm thinking, what do you really want or need? So I decided on envelopes. I wanted them gessoed, and I like the script stamp, and I like the ink, because I want to do some grungy envelopes, Pioneer Christmas envelope, or journals. So that's what I decided on. And so I just want to show you what I came up with. Now this is the hard part of staying focused for me anyway. So I just did a bunch of envelopes. I coffee dyed them, and I just coffee dyed them, inked them with ground espresso. Then I stamped them. And then I wanted to make my own gesso yesterday, even though I have some, but I had it at home. And I wanted it to make it gritty, because I love that gritty feeling. Because like I said, I want to go a little primitive Christmas. So I really wanted grungy. And then I just went over it with old paper, which is actually my new favorite ink. And it's the green one. I love it. I still use vintage photo, but I love that old paper. And I tell you, I had it at least 3 times. I had to stay focused because I caught myself going to get some twine and decorating them. But then you lose it. I lose it. And then I end up making 2 envelopes. So now I got a nice little stack. Some I just did green so I can decorate them up. And then these I didn't gesso, and I'm not going to until the project. But I love gesso. And I like the homemade one better because it's a little rougher, and I did put a lot of baby powder. It was 1 part glue, 2 to 3 parts water, 6 parts baby powder, and then a little white glue. Or I'm sorry, a little white paint. So these are just, and I'll show you some decorated ones after. So these are just the pile that I came up with, that I was very happy with my compliments yesterday, because it's just, again, it gets overwhelming and I lose focus. And then these I stamped on. So I did like a Halloween stamp. It almost looked like vellum. That one I didn't. And then I had some of the herbs stamps and that. So that's what I did yesterday with just the envelopes. Some were these are just the regular, I forgot what the regular envelopes. But the other ones are, I bought a box of greeting cards, separated them, and I'm just going to go through them because, again, I cannot put a box away in my craft room for another day. If I don't use it now, chances are it's going to be thrown away in a year. So I'm really trying to avoid that. And then last night I took a little more time and I made just the music envelopes, and I just gessoed them up. So these would be ready to go when I'm ready to decorate. Then some of the envelopes I took and I coffee dyed some. This was very bright Halloween paper that I had. So these would be some Halloween envelopes, like the one I put on Instagram yesterday. And these are the ones that I decorated. This is all from Ephemera, part of an early design team project. And these are great. I'll probably attach a little journal to the back, one of the envelope journals. And then this one. It's very grungy, gessoed, So I'm just loving my tags or my envelopes. Then I went and I just did, this was last night, just making the, I don't know if these are Patricia packets, folders. This is just a little book. Just again, I had the gesso out, the inks, and I just went to town on it and just made little envelopes. Some are done, some are different stages. I know I have some Christmas swaps coming up, so I just wanted to start a little pile of little envelopes and some die cuts that I had. And these were again, I just sat with a piece of paper and just folded and then glued where I wanted, and then I brought them up to my sewing machine after. And these are all different stages, but at least I got a nice pile now. And then these, it's a little tuck spot. And let's see, this is a little book, and I'll put some tags in there. That one's done. I just love the muted, because these die cuts that I was given are so bright and they're shiny, so they're hard to ink down a little. So I like to cover them up a little. This one I covered up a little too much. Then I'm going to have to sand down a little. Can't be heavy with the gesso. And then that one's another little Christmas book. I'm so happy with what I accomplished. And again, it was hard I'm talking to myself. No, put the twine down, just step away, just use a couple items you have. I'll show you last. Just another little pocket. I think it's Tracy Fox embellishment. And then I just made some tags. And then these are the little butterflies. I got a nice pile of that I used with the ends of the music paper that I didn't use. And these are my I glued together my tea bags, so now they're going to be embellishments for probably an envelope, the right size. I waxed them, and I thought I separated them long enough, and then I glued them, and no go. They're stuck, but that's okay. So that was just some of the, again, this is Tracy Fox's download. And then I did this. This was, somebody else might have did it. It's not my idea. This is a tuck spot there. And then there's a belly band. And then a tuck spot over here. And that goes in your book like this. I first seen this when I did a swap with Sue Olsen, the Innkeeper. She had it in the book that she made for me. Similar. I mean, hers is very intricate and she got little ties. But this is what I did. And I'll show you quickly. And again, it's not my idea. It's just really easy. I just took, well, 2 music paper. I'll glue it quick. Glue, fold it over. Just so it has a little lip. Let me try to get it a little straighter. Fold it in half. I love these kind of pockets. I just forget about them. Take your scissors so you don't cut all the way through. I cut in the middle. Again, you can do it however, you know, the size. And then you fold it back. I usually fold it back to the ends. And then you have your little tuck spot. And then you could just put something. I glued a piece of, yep, I did the same thing. I made a library card fit in there perfect. And again, instead of an instant replay, we'll just do it again. Quick. Cutting down the middle. Go off to one side. V it in. Go off to the other side. V it in. And fold. Now, if you're really good, you could cover these with paper, but we are just going to ink them. And then just ink it down, or glue it down. Normally I would sew the two papers together and take a little more time. And then if you have to, you can trim them a little. And that is it. And then it'll go on your page. And what I did with this one is I inked it, used this pretty little napkin, Mod Podged it, and then I gessoed it, and then I inked it with old paper. So that is the back of it. So that's what's on my table. This is my last, or my, I don't know if I showed this or not, one of my Christmas bags. I think I did. The other one's gone, but this is what I have right now. And I believe that's it. So if you're stuck, think of one thing that you want to do, that you want to have a stack of, and stay focused on doing that. You'll be amazed how quick it goes when you're just doing that. And I just forget about it sometimes, and I want to take this and I want to spend an hour decorating it. But so I hope that helped somebody. And you guys have a nice day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.